Have you ever stopped and wondered what's actually in the food you scoop into your dog's bowl every day? Or why some dogs seem full of life? Shiny coats, bright eyes, endless energy? While others look tired, itchy, or overweight, even on expensive food? Today, we're answering both questions. Because what you feed your dog isn't just about filling a bowl. It's about shaping how long and how happily they live by your side. 1. The truth about premium dog food. Let's start with something most people never question: the packaging. Those bright colors, healthy slogans, and words like premium or natural are designed to make you feel like you're making the best choice. But the reality is different. In most countries, there's no legal definition for words like natural, organic, or even high protein. Manufacturers can print them freely, as long as the product contains something that fits the claim. So, a natural bag of food might still be full of artificial preservatives and cheap fillers. And that's why marketing sells emotions, not nutrition. If you really want to know what your dog is eating, turn the bag around. The ingredients list tells the truth, and it never lies. 2. What's actually inside your dog's food. The first 5 ingredients are the key. They represent most of what's in the bag. If you see corn, wheat, or soy at the top, you're basically feeding your dog a carb-heavy diet. And while dogs can digest grains, their digestive systems are designed for meat and fat as primary energy sources. Good food starts with real protein, chicken, beef, or salmon, and not meat meal or animal byproducts. Byproducts often mean leftover materials like bones, organs, or connective tissue. Some of that has nutritional value, but it's low quality and heavily processed. So when your dog eats it, they get less nutrition from every bite. 3. How nutrition shapes behavior and energy. If your dog has sudden mood swings, low energy, or digestive issues, their food could be the reason. Cheap formulas are often filled with sugars, salts, and starches. They spike blood sugar quickly, giving short bursts of energy, then causing fatigue, irritability, or restlessness. In contrast, diets rich in lean protein and healthy fats stabilize energy levels, improve focus, and even help reduce anxiety. So before blaming your dog's behavior, consider what you're putting in their bowl. Food doesn't just shape the body, and it shapes the mind. 4. Kibble. Raw or homemade? What's best? Every owner eventually asks this question. And the honest answer is, it depends on you, your lifestyle, and your dog. Kibble is convenient and affordable. It's easy to store and provides consistent nutrition. But during processing, it's heated to over 400 degrees Fahrenheit, destroying most natural enzymes and vitamins. Manufacturers add synthetic nutrients afterward, but they're not absorbed as efficiently as real food. Raw diets, on the other hand, preserve nutrients and mimic a dog's ancestral eating pattern, but they require strict hygiene, because bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli can harm both dogs and humans if handled poorly. Homemade meals can work beautifully, but they're the hardest to balance. Without proper supplements, dogs can quickly lack calcium, iron, or zinc. The healthiest compromise for most owners is a balanced mix. High-quality kibble or wet food, plus safe, fresh additions like cooked chicken, vegetables, or eggs. Real ingredients bring real vitality. 5. How to read a dog food label like a pro. When you look at the label, focus on 3 things. First, protein source. Look for specific meats, not generic meat meals. Second, check for artificial colors and preservatives like BHA or BHT. Avoid them. Third, fat levels. Around 10 to 15% for adults is healthy. Many owners also look at the guaranteed analysis. But remember, those numbers are only minimums and maximums, not the full picture of nutritional quality. If you want to compare foods accurately, look for something called dry matter basis. It removes moisture from the equation so you can see the real nutrient percentage in each food type. 6. Food is more than fuel. It's communication. Every meal you give your dog sends a message: I care about you. A dog's diet affects more than health. It influences their trust, confidence, and behavior toward you. Healthy food leads to better digestion, stable mood, a softer coat, and fewer vet visits. But beyond that, it creates emotional safety. When your dog feels good, they associate that feeling with you. That's why nutrition isn't just physical care, it's emotional connection. 7. Common myths about dog food. Myth 1. Grain-free is always better. Not true. Whole grains like rice or oats can be healthy energy sources. Only dogs with allergies truly benefit from grain-free diets. Myth 2, raw food is too risky. It's only risky if handled incorrectly. With proper hygiene, it can be perfectly safe. Myth 3, dogs can eat human food. They can't, at least not all of it. Foods like onions, grapes, and chocolate are toxic, and even salty snacks can harm their kidneys. So before sharing your dinner, remember, what's safe for you might be dangerous for them. 8, feed with knowledge, not habit. Feeding your dog is one of the most intimate acts of trust. It happens quietly, every single day. But love without understanding can cause harm. So next time you open that bag or can, ask yourself, am I feeding convenience or care? Because your dog doesn't read the label. They just trust you to get it right. And that trust is sacred. So if you've made it this far, you now know more about dog nutrition than most people ever will. And somewhere in your house, your dog is probably looking at you, wondering why you're suddenly so proud. If you learned something new today, give that like button a gentle tap and subscribe to Pets Mindset, because your dog deserves a human who actually gets it.